Hey friends, I'm getting ready to ship out this TA valve to Pete in California, but I got to thinking I wanted to go over some Mopar valves. It's been a while, and kind of their operation and little overview. Kate tells me all the time. So here it is. It's the middle of December 2021. It's on a Friday. So Mopar brake valves. So many of you have seen them. We're basically talking about 1967 and up. We're going to talk about 67 and up. 67 was a pivotal year. Federal mandate. Brakes had to have a tandem master cylinder. In other words, they had to have dual circuits with the design that if one failed, you still had some kind of backup. Previous to 67, master cylinders in general were a jar top or a single unit with one brake line coming out, and so if the brakes failed, well, they failed. Well, so in 67, come out with dummy lights. That's where you started seeing them. Of course, a lot of Mopar people, they know what I'm talking about. That drum brake brass valve, that simple one, on every single Mopar ever, starting in 67. What is that thing that dummy light hooks up to? Now, this is the combination valve, but it's basically the same. You can see it. Just chop that part off right there. So how does this distribution valve block, how does it work? Well, there's a piston in here and it's centered. So think about this. If the fluid is coming in from the master cylinder and it's equal on both sides, then that piston's going to stay centered. But if one side is higher than the other, or one side maybe has a leak, well, then that on the high side is going to push that little piston over. It's going to close off the other side, which it believes to be a leak, and therefore advert trouble. It's also going, when the piston slides over, it contacts the case and you get a full circuit. So that's why your dummy light comes on. So really, this, and Ford, I like what they call it. So that drum brake little brass valve with the wire coming out of it that powers your dummy light, they call it a brake warning switch proportioning assembly. Terrible name, ain't no proportion. What that is a pressure differential switch, because that's what it's doing. It's the pressure differential tells it what to do. That's what Ford calls their little valve, a pressure differential valve, and that's exactly what the F it is. So that's how that little valve works, right? So you saw that on all drum brake cars starting in 1967. So brake warning switch, pressure differential switch. There you go, my friends. Hope you enjoyed that. We'll move on to some of the other brake valves. God bless you. God bless America. And happy Mopar. Bye.